Hey family, I could not go to bed tonight without making another video, and I also forgot last night to thank Connie and Tim. I haven't looked through my comments from a couple videos ago, but if I did miss anybody's name in mentioning tonight or last night, I'm really sorry, but just know that everybody that sent comments to me, I love you, and you guys are just amazing as usual. So wanted to go over a few things tonight. I'm calling this one Boot Camp Basics because there have been so many things that I've wanted to share over the weeks and that have come up in other people's videos, but I wanted to discuss them now because this whole thing, what I'm doing, what the group that's been together on YouTube for a while now has been doing is, and I'm sure anyone that's found this by now knows that this is really a wake-up call for anyone that is feeling the pull to wake up. And some of you may not exactly know why yet, but this is going into a new era, and this is about ascension. This is about raising the vibrations of the planet. This is about waking up and taking as many souls, as many people with us as we can wake up with us, and we can manage. And so in doing that, this is it's about training and reaching that new fifth dimension. And not that we haven't been there before, but really remembering who we are, why we chose to come here, and how we can really make the most of this time, because things have changed so much. The energies have raised. Things are different. We're manifesting quickly now. So in order to make this really just the best possible experience we can while we're down here, a few things. One, the most important, spend every chance you get in meditation and connecting with higher self. Eventually I do want to put out some kind of a meditation video for everybody, but I'm still trying to figure out how to do all that. Haven't really mastered everything on YouTube yet, but it would be a good 45-minute video, so I don't know really how to do that yet, but I'll figure it out and share it with everyone when I do. In the meantime, I know I've said this before, but the binaural beats is a fantastic way to take yourself way out in a meditation. And pranic meditations, I know that Light of Dawn has mentioned something about prana recently. It's so important to really just experience everything you can in the way of meditation, and just keep growing. So I've got stuff in my favorites. Look on the web. It will, guide you. Your higher self will guide you to where you need to be. And that being said, those of us, like I talked about, who push ourselves, and I was getting way off balance and not remembering my life here in 3D, and it was just freaking me out for a while and just making me depressed for a while and overwhelmed at times. Remember your life on 3D. Connect your feet to the ground. Do things that you love to do here. I've just, mentioned dance and music, and anything that lifts your spirits, makes you happy, makes you smile. Do those things. Keep a balance between the training and the pushing yourself, and then relax and have fun. And that's so key, to do things you love and to stay in the love energy. The basics of what to do while you're down here in 3D. One, drink bottled water, and I know the whole recycling thing with plastic bottles was an issue for me, but they do have reverse osmosis filters. You can look those up on the web. Range in price around $100, so obviously not everyone can do that right now, but don't drink fluoridated water. Fluoride in the water, as I think Lazy Bee and ES Harrop, if you guys haven't seen their videos, and of course Dero and everybody, fluoride and aluminum together in the body cross the blood-brain barrier and calcify the pineal gland and cause all kinds of other problems. They're toxic to the human body. Fluoride was first introduced into the water supply in the Nazi concentration camps, so you put it together. Do your research, check it out. Don't drink water with fluoride in it. Don't use fluoride toothpaste. It's just another way that they want to get that in our systems. Tom's of Maine has a non-fluoride toothpaste. Some of their stuff does have fluoride, so read the labels. But also know that Tom's is also owned by one of the major corporations like Crest or Colgate or one of those, so it's a repackaged deal. I've been checking out other brands at the natural food stores. Honestly, the ones without sodium lauryl sulfate, another not good substance for the body. I wouldn't say toxic, but I would not say toxic either. One of the things that I learned going through acupuncture school, sodium lauryl sulfate is the stuff that makes soaps and shampoos really sudsy and lathery, and it's in toothpaste, not so good for the body. Tom's has that in it. There are others that don't. I haven't been able to find a really good toothpaste without it yet. Trader Joe's did make one, so if anyone finds that on the shelf, go for it. Their mint toothpaste was free of all the stuff, all the chemicals. They took it off the shelves about a year ago, so go figure. Deodorants. Women especially, every deodorant I've ever seen in the last decade or two has aluminum in it. It's also toxic and is thought to cause breast cancer, among so many other things. So women especially, but men, most of the men's deodorant, it's really antiperspirant is what the aluminum is for. Read your labels. There are some men's deodorants that don't have the aluminum. I've actually been using one of those. I try to find the unscented, but it's only in men's deodorants that don't have the aluminum. And Emily, ES Harrop, she found Tom's of Maine without aluminum. Again, that's one of the major corporations, so if you're not into supporting them, you can look around for other things. But a lot of the natural stuff just doesn't cover odor, and I know Dero talks about, steam and shower and blah blah, and you'll be fine in detox. Those of us that work in the corporate or the major healthcare fields, we can't go without deodorant all day, and I don't know how many. Okay, I'm just not even going to get into that, but anyway, most of us have to use some kind of deodorant, so look around and see what you can find that works without the aluminum. And gosh, what else was I going to cover? There's so many things, but that's like the basics. So while we're down here, do your best to just keep connecting with your higher self, with spirit. Do meditations. I know I'm stepping up my game. I've told my higher self, I've told all my guides that this is it. I know this is the time that we're all here for, and we have, maybe a couple years left before this shift, so now's the time, and just wanted to cover those basics, and if you guys have more input, put those in my comments, and talk about some stuff in your vids. I'd love to see what you guys have to say, things that I've forgotten. But that's it for now. I love you. Have a wonderful night, day, whenever you're watching this. Namaste.